Are you subscribed to our YouTube channel? Let's walk you through it. If you are watching one of our shows, just click the subscribe button below the video. If you are using youtube.com, just search for My Girlfriend's Quilt Shop. At the top of the page, you will see a subscribe button. Click subscribe, then click the little caret to the right. You will see a list of how you want to be notified of new content. If you want to be the first to know about new things, click all. When watching one of our videos, consider giving us a thumbs up by clicking this icon. It really helps us out. Now you will be notified as soon as a new video drops, and girlfriend videos will appear in your YouTube feed because you don't want to miss a thing.
See something you like on the show? Did you know that we have links to the products used on the show in the description? If you're watching on YouTube, look below the video. Click the More button, and you'll find links to products used in the show, as well as more information on what you'll learn in this episode. On Facebook, click on the video that you are interested in. Look at the top right of the video and you'll find the description. If there is more to read below the viewable description, click See More to view the full description and pertinent links. There's some pretty helpful info in there. Now you know. Happy sewing!
Hi there. We want your girlfriend's experience to be the best it can be. Did you know that you can increase the picture quality on YouTube? Let's change the quality to 4K. That's super clear, ultra high definition video. I'll walk you through it step by step. Move your mouse over the video or tap the screen if you're on a phone or tablet, and you'll see some buttons appear. On a computer, click the little gear icon in the bottom right corner of the video. In the YouTube app for phone or tablet, tap the little gear icon in the top corner of the video. Next, click or tap the button that says Quality. This shows you the video options. Look for the one that says 2160p 4K and select it. That's the highest quality, nice and sharp. Watching in 4K uses more of your internet bandwidth and can potentially slow your connection. If you are having issues with your video, you can always go back and choose a lower video quality. That's it. Now you're watching in the best quality possible.
Hello, everyone.
Here we are, Chris.
Here we are.
What are we doing?
The Chris and Todd show tonight.
That's right.
Hey. How's everyone doing tonight? Welcome to SWG. Todd, for those who are new, tell us what SWG is.
SWG is show and sell with the girlfriends.
Yes, and I really like the tagline that says, buy with confidence.
Always buy with confidence.
Yes.
We have the best guarantee out there.
I
Right, Chris?
believe so.
We do.
I don't think it gets better than our guarantee.
No, it's super easy.
Yeah. And we are here to talk about the serger tonight. And as you probably are aware of, it is National Serger Month. Did you know that was such a thing?
I did know that. I did know it was National Serger Month.
It's a big deal in the sewing and quilting world.
It is.
And for good reason.
It is for good reason. Chris, what are we going to focus on and why?
You know
why
what?
are we going to focus on this?
I got to tell you guys, when we were talking about what kind of SWG night we wanted to have, I said, well, we got to do a serger. And I really think it's important that we focus on just one serger tonight. Now, that doesn't mean that we don't have the entire lineup of Baby Lock sergers out there.
Yeah.
Because we do.
We have them all.
And
we have great prices on them.
We have great prices on them. But tonight, I really, really wanted to focus on the Baby Lock Victory Serger. And there's a good reason for it. I know so many of you out there already have an embroidery machine that you love. You have a sewing machine that you love. But do you have a serger that you absolutely love? Some of you may have a serger that's been sitting in the closet for a few years.
It might still be in the box.
It might still be in the box. Some of you probably have never tried to attempt serging. Maybe it has looked too intimidating, too scary. So many threads. What do you do with all those threads, right?
Exactly. It does look intimidating.
It does look a little intimidating, but we're here to guarantee to you tonight that it is one of the simplest machines that you will ever use. And I believe that every quilter, every embroiderer, every creative person out there should have a serger in their sewing room. And so this is a great way to start. There is nothing better than a Baby Lock serger. I gotta tell you, they are the first ones to come out with jet air threading.
Game changer.
And we're going to talk about that a little bit more tonight, and we're going to talk about some of those other features that will knock your socks off. And even if you have never thought to yourself, why would I want a serger? I don't sew clothing. We're here to tell you, I still don't sew clothing, and yet I use my serger every single week.
I think that's the big thing, Chris. Yeah. I really think that there's a misconception about what do I do with a serger?
Exactly.
I'm not going to sew apparel. So why do I even need one?
Exactly.
You need one. I'm here to tell you.
That's right. So if you're here to learn a little bit more about the Baby Lock serger, maybe you've been thinking about it, maybe you are just interested to see more about what it does or to see what deals we have and the guarantees that we have as well, then you are in the right place. But we'd be so grateful if you also shared this with someone else out there. So if you know someone that you think, you know what, they might be interested in tonight's show,
everybody needs a serger.
Send it to them. And we're giving away a serger at the end of tonight.
Yes.
One lucky person's going to receive that.
Yes. And remember, we need you to like, share, and tag.
Yes.
Tag the little @ symbol and whoever you're tagging on that. We want them to, let's get them all to come play with us. That's what we're doing tonight. We're playing with the serger. So let's all play together.
We absolutely are. Absolutely. So let's go ahead and get started because we have a lot to cover in a very short amount of time. We know that your time is extremely valuable, and so we don't take that for granted.
We don't.
So we want to keep this as quick as possible so that you can move on with the rest of your night, but also get in on the very best deals that we have to offer.
We're going to get to it.
That's right. So let's go ahead and start talking a little bit more about the 4-thread Victory Serger. So before we do that and before we take a closer look at it, let's go ahead and see what Baby Lock tells us are some of the stitches that you can do on the 4-thread overlock.
The Baby Lock Victory delivers the perfect stitch every time for all of your projects. Whether you need a 4 or 3-thread overlock, narrow hemming, or flat locking, your stitching will be beautiful. Engage the differential feed lever to create ruffles or to eliminate puckers. You can also expand your creativity with any one of the 10 optional accessory feet for professional results. See the Victory in person at your local Baby Lock retailer.
All right, look at those cool stitches.
This is very cool. I'm telling you, you need one of these. You need one of these in your sewing room.
Absolutely. So I want to first find out from you at home, What has kept you away from having your own serger? Or what is the scariest thing about owning the serger that you have now? Or why have you been nervous to even try? I'll tell you, one of the things that we see come up over and over and over again is the threading.
Well, it looks complicated, Chris. Look at this spider web of
and
thread
many
that we have
sergers,
on here.
it is. There's so many sergers out there that do not have the jet air threading. And so, yeah, it's intimidating.
It's very intimidating, and it looks difficult.
It does,
But
but
Baby Lock,
so
Baby Lock
simple.
made it just extremely, it's so simple, I can do it.
Yeah, you can.
Do you remember when we had our property manager that came in?
Yes.
Adam came in.
Yes,
He was
yes.
downstairs, and we said, Adam, come over here. We're going to show you how to thread a serger. He's like, you're going to what?
No.
And
Yeah.
about 2 minutes later, we were done.
Yeah,
ready to go.
exactly.
He was all threaded and ready
I
to
know,
go.
he was ready to go. So I'm here to show you that it really is that simple. So I'm going to invite Steve to come on over with another camera. Everyone welcome Steve on over on the set because he's going to get up close and personal with this amazing Victory Serger. And we have what is called, you see that there's 4 threads here. And one of the things, again, that intimidates people is being able to thread these loopers. It's the upper and lower loopers, is what they call them, okay, when we look at this serger right here. And I'm gonna do something that everyone just about dies when they see happen.
No, don't do it, Chris.
I am cutting the threads, and a lot of you are going, no, say it ain't so, right?
That's why these spools are so big, because you never cut the thread.
Exactly.
Right, Chris?
Hey, well, I'm here to tell you, if you have ever wanted an endless bobbin, a serger's your best friend, right? Because it takes a long time for these bobbin threads to go through. All right, guys, so I went ahead and I pulled those out. So my needles are threaded already, but it's the loopers that scare people. So let me show you how simple it is. I'm gonna first bring this up here and listen for the snap. There we go, the snap went in. And that means that my thread is in the tension disc. Now, do you see these little holes right here, Todd?
Yes, even I can see. I don't even have my green glasses on, and I can see those, Chris. They're that big.
We're just gonna massage that in just a little bit, and I'm gonna give it a little bit of give, and I'm gonna go ahead and ports right here are locked into place. That's the little tubes that this thread is gonna go into. And take a look, swish, it's done. That's it.
What?
That's it. I mean, honestly, if any of you have ever had any other serger that doesn't do that, you're like amazed right now, right? That's how easy it was. It took 2 seconds. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put in my upper loopers. So I go snap, bring this down here.
And I don't know if everybody can hear that at home, but that snap is very distinctive.
It definitely
like, you
is.
know it's there.
Yep. And just massage that little thread in there. I'm going to switch this over to my upper looper. Are you ready for it to go? Let's see what happens. There we go. It's threaded, folks. That's it. That is all there is to threading a serger. I mean, does it get any simpler? I think not.
No.
I don't think so. So who is amazed by that all by itself? Like, raise your hand, give me the shout out that says, what are you talking?
Prayer hands,
yeah, the prayer, like
jazz
the,
hands,
the
whatever.
jazz hands, the heavens have opened. I mean, seriously, if you have ever tried to thread a serger, and you're having to bring those little tweezers right through the loopers and going in and out and trying to stand on your head and do that.
And it's dark and you can't see.
Exactly. This is what keeps people away
Yeah.
from a serger. But that was so incredibly simple. It literally took a few seconds.
It
right?
does.
Okay. Then, as far as your needles go, you're threading it just like you are a sewing machine, folks. That's it. You're going down and around and through the needle. That's it.
Yeah.
Just like a sewing machine. So don't let that scare you. All right. Now, let's talk about one of the most common uses for a serger that most people are familiar with, and that would be what is called a 4-thread overlock. All right.
What do we use a 4-thread overlock for,
To
Chris?
finish seams.
everything.
To finish seams. In fact, why don't you grab that little pillowcase because you made this.
This is mine.
This
right
is
here.
your pillowcase. Todd did this himself. And go ahead and show off your work here, Todd.
Well, yeah, let's have a look-see
I
here,
think
right?
it's important, right?
This has been a while ago that we did this.
Yep.
But here it is. And look, here's the beauty of this baby right
Oh
here.
my goodness, I love it. Let's have this overhead camera.
All right, do we
grab
want the
this.
do we want it
Let's
out?
go ahead and pull it out. Yeah.
Okay.
Because this is impressive. This is one of those things that people go, I wish I had a serger to just finish off those seams, right?
Right.
You get a beautiful look. Let's go right here under this camera. Perfect. And again, it's going to trim your fabric for you. You're going to get a nice clean edge. I don't know how many of you knew that you can actually piece quilts
Yeah.
on a serger. Did
Yeah.
you realize that?
Yes.
You could piece quilts. Now, would I do tiny little piecing? No, absolutely not. But for those of you who saw, for example, last week we did the picnic quilt, that was all pieced on a serger. And it was done with a 4-thread overlock, and it was as easy as can be, and it was beautiful from the front and the back.
Why do we like the 4-thread overlock, Chris?
Because-
What's the advantage of that?
The advantage is it closes your seams up, it cleans up all the little stray threads or stray pieces of fabric, and it's a beautiful finish.
It is, and strong, right?
And strong, absolutely, very strong.
so
Yeah.
if we have let's say that we have a Kimberbell tote and we want to zoop,
Nothing better.
nothing better than
Oh my
4
gosh,
threads, right?
I love it. I love it. Let's go
Exactly.
ahead and take a look at how seamless this piece of fabric is going to go through this machine with a 4-thread overlock set up. All right, I'm going to just lift my presser foot here, place this down, and let's take a look at how smooth this goes. There we go. Whoops. Is this coming unplugged or am I pushing the wrong thing? Okay, hold please. Oh, ha, I didn't unlock my loopers. That's what happened. All right, let's try that again. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, when you look at that seam, that is amazing. Isn't that gorgeous? Like, I don't know who else gets giddy about something like that, but let us know in the comments how giddy this makes you because please tell me I'm not alone when I look at that. That is a beautiful flat stitch, perfectly balanced. And you know, the other fun thing is you're gonna notice something else very special about this particular serger that not all sergers have. I'm gonna invite Steve to come over to the front. Let's take a look right here, Steve. What is going on here? All right, folks, can anyone tell me why this right up here in the front is different than the sergers they might be familiar
Chris,
with?
there's nothing going on there.
You're exactly right. There is nothing going on here because there are no tension dials, no outside tension dials. I would say that is the number 2 thing that people get worried about is how do I know how to adjust my tension dials? And usually you've got 4 knobs on the front here and you're having to play with those. Well, guess what? You don't have to do it with this serger. Pretty darn impressive. That's because it has what's called ATD, which means automatic thread delivery. So what does that mean? Well, there's a mechanism, there's something magical, if you will,
there's magic
going
in it.
on inside of here that can read the fabrics that you are putting through. So it's going to adjust the tension controls for you automatically so you can go from satin to minky to denim to cotton and never have to adjust your tension. That's crazy.
Look, when you said, you know, what do we do with the tension dials? If it's nothing, I'm in.
Yeah.
That's my kind of tool.
That's exactly
Nothing. I
right.
do nothing. It's doing the work for me.
Let me show you something else here. That means I can go from right over here. Let's have Steve come back on over. Oh, maybe we've got it from this shot too. Well, we'll see what happens. So I'm sewing along and maybe I'm getting to a heavier fabric. In fact, I'm just going to keep folding this over a few times so that you can see there is a definite hill I'm about to go over. Look at that. It went over again seamlessly. Do you see any changes in that? None. None whatsoever. I could go even more and continue, and there is no change there because of automatic thread delivery. It's amazing. What do you think, Todd?
I think that's impressive because who wants to stop and play around and go, no, let's just keep folding over.
No thanks.
I kind of want to keep
No
going,
thanks.
see how much we can actually do, but there's not time for
Exactly,
that
that's
today.
right. Let's go ahead and take a look at what Baby Lock has to say about ATD.
The automatic thread delivery system on the Baby Lock Victory ensures that your stitches are perfect every time, regardless of the thread you are using or the thickness of the fabric you are sewing on. Go from lightweight fabric to heavy and even lofty fabrics without having to make a single adjustment. And with the full 6 millimeters of lift in the presser foot height, you will be able to use all of today's fun fabrics. Don't limit yourself. Choose a machine that will help you grow on your creative journey. Visit your local Baby Lock retailer and see the victory for yourself.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. I'm so excited. We have even more things to share with you, but I know so many of you at home are thinking, okay, that you got me, right?
You know what, there were just I saw a question just a minute ago. I didn't catch who it was, but he said, you'll just have to explain to my husband why I need it. Well, we
Why
just
you need
explained
it.
it.
Yes.
Now, here's how you should go about getting it, right?
Because we're going to talk about the deal.
Because we're going to talk about a
already.
deal here.
Yes.
Now, Chris, in the past, our SWG Nights, they have, like, we've sold some pretty expensive machines, right?
Yes, we have.
And for good reason.
Yes.
But here's a tool that you can put in your sewing room
Yep.
without a huge price tag.
Exactly.
And you get the automatic tension and you get the jet air threading, which are game changers.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
So the regular price on this is $2,599. Okay? Well, tonight it is $1,699. Plus, we are going to throw in a Baby Lock shopping spree, sewing
Yes.
spree. Look, I'm still sewing. I'm still doing this pillowcase in my head.
That's right.
Anyway, it's a shopping spree and that'll be an MGQS gift card for
Yes.
$169.
Nice.
The other thing you're going to get with this, Chris, I don't even think we talked about this yet, but you're going to get the inspiration guide. What is the inspiration guide?
Oh my goodness. It's like having your best friend sitting
It
right
is.
next to you. In fact, I'm going to grab that.
I'm pretty sure that's what it says right on the screen. Your inspiration guide, your new best friend.
This is a game
Chris, when's the
changer.
last time you used this?
Oh, I use it all the time.
When was the last time? 2 minutes before we went on the show, right?
I was like, what? I don't know.
It
2
was.
minutes because I wanted to review something really quick in my mind, and I was able to turn right to the page and know exactly where I was going.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and spiral bound.
Yeah.
You lay that baby open.
If you want to do beading, lace, gathering, ruffles, rolled hem, all of these different things, it's found right
Wire
here.
edge ribbon.
Wire edge ribbon.
All the
oh my
things,
goodness,
right?
we haven't even shown you that yet. Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Love it. Okay.
So along with that, you're also going to get access to the MGQS Serger Smart Academy classes.
Yes.
Are you serious? Classes,
Dead
education.
serious.
We love classes in education.
Absolutely.
Free shipping anywhere in the continental U.S. Straight to your door.
That's huge.
Just going to go right straight to your door.
That's
You're going
right.
to get that baby, open it up, and you're ready to go because
Yep.
you're going to pull out your inspiration guide and you'll be all ready to go.
Yeah.
And always triple points.
Yes.
Triple points, right?
girlfriends,
We
yes.
love Girlfriend Gold.
Yes,
it's
we do.
free money.
Yes.
I'm learning girl math, Chris. Look, I'm learning girl math.
It is.
Right?
You might as well be rewarded for your
Yes,
purchases.
and
for
then
sure.
there's going to be my first Serger project class
Yes,
that will
yes.
be coming out.
Yep.
And who doesn't
With
just
Sherry.
love to learn together with Sherry, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, who else loves to play on the
I
Serger?
know.
Everybody get your Serger and play along. Plus, we always have your instruction with Lisa. When you buy a machine, Lisa will reach out to you and she will schedule some private one-on-one time. That may be FaceTime or
Yeah, it
Zoom
doesn't matter
or
where
whatever.
you live. It
No.
does not matter. We're going to take care of you.
Exactly. It's in the comfort of your own sewing room.
Yep.
And Lisa will give you those lessons in there. This is a huge value for $1,699.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And you know what? Trade-ins, we are always welcome.
Absolutely.
We welcome trade-ins.
Yep.
All you have to do is text Mike don't call him. It gets way too hard to get through there.
Yes.
But text Mike. I keep saying call Mike. Text Mike at the number on the screen, 435-764-4531.
Yes.
And talk to him. If you have something you need to trade in, if you've got one of those machines that you go, you know what, I'm just never threading this again. It's too hard.
Right.
Call him. Just send him a text. Let him know what you have. He'll work with you. Our guarantee here at Girlfriends is always very simple, and it's always the same.
It's the easiest guarantee in the industry.
It is. Mike will make it right.
That's it. That's the guarantee.
That's a guarantee. So yes, we welcome the trade-ins.
Yeah.
So just call him, let him know. We have a ton of videos on our YouTube channel.
We sure do.
And more stuff in the works.
Yes.
There's constantly more stuff coming along.
Absolutely. And we have a private Serger Facebook group
do have a
where
Serger
people
Facebook
can
group.
get questions answered as well, share their projects, share their inspiration. So yeah.
Yeah.
We really have tried to figure out what it is that will help you have the most success with your purchase. And these are just the beginning of a huge list of things that we are coming up with and talking about, because your success is our success, and it's most important for us to see that you are enjoying your machine.
Yeah, we want to see all your stuff posted. We want to see all your projects. We love seeing all that stuff. We've been posting stuff about sergers. We've seen the stuff that you've posted. We love all of that. It's great. We want you to be successful in what you do.
Yeah.
And that's part of the deal.
And that's why we call it Buy with Confidence.
That's
is
right.
Because you should know and can feel good about when you make a purchase from my girlfriend's quilt shop, we're not going to leave you empty-handed. We're not going to leave you alone in this.
No, and I just again, I mean, this is if you just take the serger and the inspiration guide, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we're at $2,768. It's $1,699, and that's before we go putting all the other stuff in there.
And that's before all the other cool stuff.
Cool
right?
stuff.
Very cool
stuff. The fun stuff. It's all the fun stuff.
It is the fun
right?
stuff.
It's fun to buy a new machine, but it's even more fun to go use that machine, learn how to use that machine, and share with all the girlfriends.
Can I tell you one of my favorite things to do on a serger, and I know many of you out there will be able to relate to this, and that is a rolled hem. There is nothing like a beautiful rolled hem that you can get from the Baby Lock serger. It's the perfect way to finish off anything that you are needing a hem for but don't want to have to roll it over one more time and then do your stitch. It's all done in one step, and it is so simple to do. And I want to be able to show you how easy it is to do with wire edged ribbon. That's right, you can create your own wire edged ribbon, and it's using the rolled hem, and I'm going to show you how to do that right now.
Hi, it's Chris from my girlfriend's Cool Shop, and today let's make wire edged ribbon on the Baby Lock Triumph serger. First off, let's pull out the elastic foot for the serger, and I'm going to use some 26 gauge floral wire. I'm going to place the wire right in this hole and just pull it through so that on the back it rides in that groove. Attach my foot. I have my machine set up to be a 3-thread rolled hem. Now my wire has been serged through on both sides, and I'm ready to make my bow. And there you go. We have a wire edge ribbon. Now there's no holding back of all the fun you can have for gift givings, home decor, and more.
How cool is that?
That's amazing.
It's so simple.
Every time I see that, it's just mind blowing.
You feel like
every
a genius.
Time. I know.
I'm just here to tell you, you feel like a genius. You're like, I can't believe I just did that.
Well, and you don't need to tell everybody how you did. You just need to show it off.
That's right.
And let them go, huh, the gasps, the oohs and the ahs.
Yeah, exactly, for sure. I love what Nola shared. She said, I want to have playtime with this machine. It does feel like playtime. It's so much fun. Let me show you how simple it is. Our time is coming close to an end. So make sure and share this so that, because we're going to be choosing a winner here in like a few minutes.
What are we giving away, Chris?
A serger.
Oh,
absolutely.
fantastic.
A vibrant serger. So come on over here, Steve, because here's the thing. Again, so many people one of the reasons why they want a serger is they want the rolled hem. But with many machines out there, you actually have to almost take apart the machine in order to do it.
Yeah.
All right, you've got to remove those stitch fingers that are underneath there. You've got to set up a contraption. This you don't have to do. So I'm going to show you real quickly how easy it is to do. All I'm going to do is I'm going to cut off my left needle thread here, pull this through, okay? All right, I'm going to lift up my needles and I'm going to take out my left needle. That's all. That's all I have, right? And I'm going to just have my right needle threaded, so it's already threaded, so I don't have to worry about that. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is, do you see, this is my little lever here that has A, B, C, and D on it. Now, your book is going to tell you what the A settings are, what the B settings are. I'm going to go all the way to D because I want to make it a rolled hem. That's it. All I did was I switched to lever. Now, Steve, come on over here because there's two little knobs here. We've got the whittle knob. Yes, I said that on purpose, whittle, because this is your width. This is what adjusts your width. And we have the large knob, and this is what adjusts our length, okay? The whittle one does our width, and the large one does our length. Well, right here, you're gonna see the word standard, and you'll see the word rolled. I'm going to go ahead and move this over to the rolled hem. There we go. And now I'm ready to do a rolled edge. Are you ready for this? That's it, guys. That is all I had to do. Made it just the right needle only. I moved my lever to a D and I moved it to rolled hem. Let's see. Oh, I was doing the wrong foot. There we go. All right. Look how simple this is. Wow. Okay, that's amazing. Todd?
And so easy.
That was so simple. I have a beautiful rolled edge right here. And you saw how simple it was. I didn't have to take anything apart. I simply moved two levers. That's it. Does it get any easier? Now I have a beautiful edge. I can finish my napkins this way. I can finish ruffles this way. I can finish all kinds of things that I want a beautiful rolled edge. What do you guys think about that? Again, so simple. I hemmed my daughter's prom dress this way. And if I wanted, now obviously I did it in white so that you could see against the red. If I wanted it tighter, I would just make that length shorter, right? And then it would be an even tighter stitch. If I wanted it to fill in all those gaps, I could use a woolly nylon thread, for example, and it would puff up and you wouldn't see anything from behind. If I wanted it to mix in, I could use red thread, and red thread would be so easy to switch out because you saw how easy it was to thread. No big deal. Do you know how many people will never change their thread color because they're so afraid of changing the thread?
Well, yeah, you don't want to have to rethread it.
It's so easy.
Exactly.
It's so easy to do. You don't have to worry about changing your thread color. What do you all think about that? That rolled hem was so incredibly simple.
And so just perfectly done, right?
Oh my gosh.
So professional
It was
looking.
like butter.
Yeah.
Like
There
butter
you
going
go.
through. So
Not to mention, that needle came out of there
just like
that fast, and they go in just that fast.
So
I
simple.
have a friend that may have been playing on his wife's serger and broke a needle. And guess what? I didn't even have to get out the inspiration guide. I was able to just replace the needle.
That's how easy it is. So for
Everything about this, I think that's my big takeaway is
Yeah.
all of the things that you fear,
yeah.
Baby Lock has made it easy with this machine. And
They
at
really
a price point that
Very
we can
affordable.
all get in and go. And Chris, what do you always say about the serger? Where does it need to live in your?
It needs to live outside the closet.
It needs to be in
up
your sewing room.
Yes, that is the only way that you're going to get the most use out of it, is because I have mine always set up so whenever I need it, it's just right there, it's ready to go.
And super easy, super simple to change regarding on what you want to do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, Deborah, did you see her comment?
I did. She said you make it look so easy. Guess what? It is that easy.
It is that easy.
I made a pillowcase, for heaven's sakes.
It
is that easy.
It really is that easy. Let me show you before we end a couple other things that I absolutely love doing on this serger. Right here, for example, is what we call serger crochet. Can you believe
this is so cool,
that this was done? This ruffled edge, that is all thread, folks. That's it. That is all thread. It still has a beautiful balanced stitch, which a lot of sergers cannot do. And I was able to take this, and our team was able to create these beautiful serger crochet edges around baby bibs and baby cloths. Okay, that's one example. You could do it around receiving blankets, super fun. One of our favorite things to do here at Girlfriends, and especially for you quilters out there, is you love to do binding. Well, have you tried binding on a serger?
Do we love to do binding, or do we do binding out of necessity?
I love binding. Okay, I know, I'm a weird, but I love binding. Now, not everyone does, though, but doing it with a serger makes it so easy.
You're going to love it with a serger.
One of the things that you can do with it is you can actually put fusible thread into your lower looper. That's right, you heard that correctly, fusible thread. Let me show you what happens when you put fusible thread in your serger. Take a look right here at our example. Sherry was putting this together. And this is fusible thread on the lower looper. So she serged her binding on. Now guess what? All she has to do is bring this over, take it to an iron, and it's going to fuse this in place. And that's a temporary fuse, but you know how nice that is to be able to now do your hand stitching, whether it's the hand stitching or whether you decide to do it by machine and you come from the front and it's going to go perfectly on the back. That is a game changer, folks.
How do you bind without clips? With the serger.
With the serger, you can do zippers and install beautiful zippers on the serger. You can create ruffles. You can create gathering. And look how beautiful that serger finish is.
So professional
on the inside of that. It really is. So do I use my serger all the time even though I'm not an apparel sewer? Absolutely. I use it all the time. And of course, we're going to make sure that you use it as much as possible because we don't want it sitting there collecting dust. So as we end, we just want to say, you know what? This is a great, fantastic machine.
And at a very affordable price.
Absolutely.
High-end features.
Yeah. Absolutely.
At a very affordable price.
Absolutely.
Right?
So Todd, in review, let's go over what are some of the things that you can count on with the Baby Lock Victory. First off, again, we've got the jet air threading. Game changer. No tension dials.
Big deal.
Magical,
the
right?
Biggest deal.
You can do 4 threads, 3 threads, 2 threads. There's so many different ways you can do this. It has the full feature differential feed, which means, again, that you can take, you can be able to gather very quickly, and if you have fabric that is slippery, you can actually adjust that differential feed down a lever, and you have no issues at all with that. And it really
so my
is
minky's
at a
not
great
squirting
price.
all over the place?
Okay, folks, have you ever tried sewing minky to another item, and then all of a sudden you have minky like that's this much longer than the other piece of fabric? Yeah, you don't have that with the serger. Right. You do not have to worry about that. So those are some of our favorite features on there. Todd, remind us of the price.
Okay, so here we go. The regular price on this is $2,599. We also are throwing in a Baby Lock shopping spree in the form of a MGQS gift card for $169. That total value is $2,768. Tonight, $1,699. You're also going to get the inspiration guide. We're going to throw that in. That's a free. There's a ton of value in that, and it's not free, but it's free to you tonight.
Absolutely.
You're going to have access to all the MGQS Serger Smart Academy classes. You serious? Free shipping anywhere in the continental U.S. That's straight to your door.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
You're going to go out and meet the UPS man or the FedEx guy, and you're going to be so happy because here's your new serger. Triple points. If you haven't joined Girlfriend Gold, remember, machines always triple points.
Absolutely.
And we love Girlfriend Gold, right?
Yeah.
Free money.
Yep.
Free money. Girl math. I got it. My first serger project in class, we're all going to learn together. That will be included in there as well. And
Yep.
that will be sent to you. You'll get to spend time with Sherry. And Sherry, you know what? On our YouTube channel, Sherry has some videos that are relatively
does.
new out there, and they're fantastic.
Oh my gosh,
they're quick.
She's the best teacher.
They're quick.
She's so
great
good.
tips.
Yeah.
And listen, the only way to really enjoy this is get this thing out, buy it, and have it there ready to use. You will find more uses for it than you even dreamed about if it's out there and ready to go.
Absolutely,
right?
absolutely.
Okay, $1,699 tonight. Also, keep in mind, we do have other sergers. This is
do.
Serger month, so we have other sergers that are on special deals as well.
Let's take a look.
Yeah, right up here. So the Baby Lock Triumph, regular price $79.99, $5,084. The Applaud, $4,499, and $31.49. The Baby Lock Victory, as we said, $16.99 tonight.
Yes.
With all the additional stuff in there, this is a deal that is great.
Yeah.
So I think there's probably a question: how long are we going to run this for?
It's for the entire month of April.
We are going to run this through the end of the month. But
Yeah.
but why would you want to wait, right? There's some iffy weather coming this time of year. You just as well be inside
There you go.
playing with your new serger.
There
right?
you go.
So yes, through
Absolutely.
April 30th,
Yeah.
the pricing is good. And again, text Mike. Send him a text. If you have a trade-in, let him know.
Yep.
We're glad to go
Let's see if we
to
can
take
work
that
something
trade-in.
out.
He'll work
Yeah.
something out with you. And
There's also financing options
there are
available.
financing options out here. Tons of options. Again, our guarantee is Mike will make it right,
It's the best guarantee out there. That's all there is to
and
it.
it's the most simple.
It is the most simple. Yep. No small lettering except
No,
for,
no.
except for, except for. We'll just always make it right. That's
Yes.
all there is to it. So that's what's important to us. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. We hope you enjoyed our quick show on talking about this serger. I could go on and talk about even more features that you could do with this, but trust me,
And we
these
will.
ones are my favorite.
And we will.
Yeah.
And you know what, Chris? We should give away a serger.
Yes, we should. Are you ready? All right, we have one lucky viewer who's going to receive the Vibrant Serger tonight. That is the first serger in the Baby Lock lineup. And though it does not have the jet air or the tension issue, no tension dials, it is still a fantastic serger to have from Baby Lock. And if it's something that you receive and you go, you know what, I wish I would really like something else, go ahead, we'll trade that in and
We will.
let you,
We'll get you
get the serger that you want.
Yeah, you'll get the full price for that.
And I'll tell you,
Give me
there
a
is, we've got 8-thread sergers that will do the, cover and chain stitch. When we talk about cover and chain, we're talking about, when you look at the bottom of your knit t-shirt and you have, those stitches on the back, that is what a cover and chain stitch can do. So there's lots of options. Just let us know what it is that you want to be able to do, and we will guarantee that we're going to find the right machine for you.
Exactly. And again, look, a lot of you out there, we know you have the Triumph. We know that you love the Triumph. You're using the Triumph. Maybe you're looking at this and going, I don't think I'm ready to step up to the Triumph. So get all of the high-end features in this 4-thread Victory machine.
Absolutely.
This is a great value with really high-end features
Yeah,
on it.
absolutely.
It takes away the frustration that is with every serger.
This is exciting
that is
stuff.
not a Baby Lock.
Exciting
Okay.
stuff, folks. All right, are you ready? We have a winner.
Everybody keep
tonight.
your applause to a minimum because they have to let us know that we're here, right?
Exactly. So if we call your name, you've got to, be excited and shout it from the
You do.
video. From your keyboard. Say,
That's
yes,
right.
that's me.
The rooftop
Okay,
that is your
all
keyboard.
right. So our winner for tonight comes to us from YouTube. It is Michelle Piske. I hope I said that right.
I do too.
Piske.
That's how I would say
Or
it.
Piske?
Sure.
Michelle.
I'll bet Michelle doesn't care as long as she wins.
That's right. Michelle is
Michelle,
with
are you
one
here?
L. Michelle is with one L, Michele. Michelle Piskey or Piskey, are you here?
Anita says, great incentive to buy. I agree.
Yes.
This is a great deal. And stop and think, what could I do with this serger? And don't be intimidated, because again, we're going to throw in those classes with Lisa. You're going to have the Serger Smart videos in our Facebook group.
Yep.
All of those things.
We'll take care of you, I promise.
Yes.
All right, Michelle Piskey, I hope you're here. Oh, I think I see her. That's me.
Yes.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Yay.
I hate it when we have to go to the next one.
I know. It's the worst. It's the worst.
So much anxiety.
Congratulations, Michelle.
Way to go, Michelle.
We're excited for you. All right. Thank you again, everyone, for being with us tonight. Again, all of these specials will go through the end of April because it is National Serger Month. And if you have questions, if you need to ask Mike about whether it's trade-in financing or what machine is the right one for you, or you know what, write me up and send me the bill, right?
Send me the
invoice, and we will get it shipped to you immediately.
And that's all machines. Look, if you're looking at other machines, or whatever is out there, just text Mike and he will get you the best deal that he can possibly get for you.
Absolutely. Thanks, everyone. Have a great night.
Have a great evening.
Bye-bye.